Hi, in this video we're going through how to get gold in the GTA5 mission Nervous Ron. We'll have a crash course in flying a plane and acquire an abandoned airfield. Hi and welcome back, my name's Dan and I'm an old grumpy gamer. Grand Theft Auto is a truly massive game. Between GTA5 and the constant updates for Rockstar for GTA Online, there's no shortage of new content and interesting things to do. Join me then in our continuing series, Getting Gold in Every Damn Mission in GTA 5, as we take a look at Grand Theft Auto mission Nervous Ron. And don't forget to hang about until the end, so you can catch our bonus tips on picking up precious seconds in this mission. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, we do how-to guides, news, and giveaways. So consider subscribing and ringing the bell to stay up to date. As with a lot of early missions, we're in a bit of a timeline, so I recommend going for gold on a subsequent playthrough of this mission. If you try for gold on the first time out, you'll miss a whole heap of important exposition. I also highly recommend picking up some body armor and a small automatic prior to starting. To get gold in this one, we'll need to get 5 headshots, kill all the bikers while you're laying on the wing of the plane, fly under 6 bridges, beat Ron in the race home, and do the whole thing in under 12 minutes. And I'll be honest with you, this one took me a while to get. There are so many places where you can fall over and not get gold in this one, so don't be discouraged if it takes you a while. Now, as we're on a timeline, let's jump straight on in. So we join Trevor at his trailer, and we'll just skip the cutscene here. He'll jump straight onto one of the handy quads. Head down to the local ammunition. Again, we can go utterly flat out here because the system will just stop us when we're close. Into ammunition, pick up some body armor, grab that lovely sniper rifle and the advanced scope, pick up some ammo if you haven't got any already, and load up with some other bits and pieces. I'm a big fan of that grenade launcher. Jump on the quad and then do a little bit of cross country. Just heading for that water tower over the way. Jump off the bike, up the stairs, or the ladder I should say. Up the second one, and then walk into the marker. Alright, this is our first time using a sniper rifle, so this will be a bit of fun. Alright, so just track Ron there. Once he stops, just train the scope on him, and we'll see him having a little seizure. Alright, swing over and then take out the first guard. And I like to pop the lights here as well. Just retrain back onto Ron and wait for him to go to the next prompt. Got the van coming up next. We need to just hold off taking this guy out until he's finished on the phone. Alright, so we'll pull up. We'll see him just jump on the phone there, and as he hops out of the truck, we're good to go. That's him. So the next guy's up in the watchtower. Just give him a pop. And then I think he's got a friend up here somewhere. Nope, there he is. There is another guy up here. Just wait for him to come around. There he is. He spotted his mate. line him up and then clip. Next is the shed, I think, next to... Oh, yep, there's Ron. He just wants to be given attention again. All right. Next is the shed next to the tanks. So I'll take him out. And then he'll have a friend. And on that note, Ron will wander over and start rigging the tank to blow. Now, while Ron's here, I believe there is a biker coming up. There he is. I'll wait for him to stop and just clip him. That's it. Then the chopper. Take an extra moment to line this one up. If you can get the pilot first go, it just makes it that much easier. So that leads us into a cutscene which we've skipped, and then we come back on the quad. So stop just a little bit further out from the quad area. Grab yourself the shotty into Trevor's ability, and then start taking out anyone that moves. All right, once you've grabbed these two, round the truck. And into his ability again, and just take out anyone. I like to use the ability here when it's nighttime, simply because it's easier to see people. So, grenade launcher wherever it's practical, and then ranged weapon after that. Don't let the little buggers flank you either. Grab him, so keep an eye on that radar as well. So another truck coming up. There's one that always sneaks around the side here somewhere. Where is he? I think we got him. Nope, we didn't get him. There he is. Alright, that's the last of them. Now, if you're low on ammo, you can take a few extra seconds just to go and collect ammunition from any of the bikers, but once you're done, run into the plane and you'll automatically jump on the wing. Alright, so we need to take out all of the bikers while we're on the wing here. So start there. There's one on the right. And a couple coming in from the forest there, or the scrub. Grab that one on the bike if you can. You can let him get behind you, it's okay. Looks like he took himself out there. Alright, as soon as these guys pile out of the van, jump into Trevor's ability and then just start lighting them up. And there's always one behind you, and sometimes a couple off to the left as well. So we hit that cutscene, jump off the plane, skip that cutscene again, and then we're back in the plane. So you just floor it, pull the stick straight on up, and the plane will take off as soon as it can. So once that's up, get the gear up, and that'll get your speed going as well. Gain some altitude, and then once we've got enough altitude, we can spin this guy off. There we go. Do not do that too low, it will end poorly. Right, so I like to take a different approach to the valley here to get us through some of the bridges. So we do have 6 to get through, and they can be a bit of a challenge. So pop yourself out to the lake, line yourself up for the first bridge, drop altitude, and then level off just before we hit that first one. Do not be surprised if you clobber these a few times. I cannot tell you how many times I went through this and got taken out by a bridge at the last minute, which is incredibly frustrating. But once you get it, it is a sweet feeling. So we're staying low, stay inside the valley. Plane is a little bit jittery because we don't have full marks on the on piloting yet, but it is still relatively easily controlled. All right, sneak underneath this one. You can go on the one on the right just as easily. I think it's probably a bit more of a gap if you need to use the space. All right, bank in. Now we want to stay low here so we don't get pinged by the military base. And line yourself up for that marker, that little blue marker on the left. All right, so you can see the flare. Don't forget to use your alien to line everything up spot on. And then hit the button to drop inside the blue zone there. So don't gain too much altitude because we have another low bridge to go under here. Remember to keep that that accelerator on flat out all the time so that you can outrun Ron to the airfield. Staying low. Now this one is a little bit tricky to get through. All right, bank out to the right here and then go over the hill. The next one doesn't give you a lot of room to get through, so we want to make sure that we have absolutely everything lined up. All right, bank in, duck down, and then sneak through there. That's the hardest one, and once you've got through that, the rest are relatively easy. Cannot tell you how many times I crashed on that one. All right, and then that's the last one. Don't try and do that very, very last one. That will end poorly unless you are an exceptional pilot. All right, so now it is a fairly straight run to the airstrip. So while we're heading that way, it might be an opportune time to mention that we recently launched our Patreon page. Patreon backers get access to most videos early, are automatically entered into exclusive Patreon-only shark card draws, and receive priority responses to questions. They're also invited to join any of the old grumpy gamers whenever we're playing online. Details on how to become a backer are in the description below. And while you're there, don't forget to enter our semi-regular milestone shark card giveaways. Follow us on your favourite social media platform and visit our website for all the latest in old grumpy gamer goodness. Okay, so we're on approach, drop the landing gear. And just gingerly put it into the ground. And then slowly into the hangar. We'll skip the cutscene again, and that's gold. So thanks for watching to the end. Here are my top tips for saving precious seconds wherever we can. Keep your scope on Ron fully zoomed as he makes his way up to the hangar. This allows the game to know that you've sighted him and will move things along quicker. Take out the lights on the tower as early as practical. This will save Ron having to wait for them. And wait until your marker is well inside the drop zone before dumping your cargo, so you don't have to circle around. So what are your thoughts? Do you have any tips for other viewers, or could this have been done differently? Leave your comment down below. Check out the video on the left for the next mission, Friends Reunited, or the one on the right for another Old Grumpy Gamer video. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next video.